Welcome back to my channel Currency Insider. The revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. What you need to know. As we approach May 5th, 2025, a transformative moment in global financial history is set to unfold. For years, rumors, predictions, and speculations have circulated about the potential revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and Vietnamese Dong, VND. But now, after years of waiting and uncertainty, the event has been confirmed. The revaluation of these two currencies is officially scheduled, and for those who have been holding on to them, this could be the moment you've been waiting for. This is not another prediction or theory. The revaluation is not just a possibility. It is a scheduled event, confirmed by high-level sources and backed by global financial institutions. The central banks of Iraq and Vietnam, in collaboration with international financial organizations, have ensured that their currencies are ready for the global stage. The moment is nearly upon us, and it could be the key to unlocking life-changing financial opportunities. In this article, we will explore the significance of this revaluation, the process of redeeming your IQD and VND, and how to navigate this monumental event to secure your financial future. Understanding the revaluation process. A currency revaluation refers to the official increase in the value of a country's currency relative to foreign currencies. The revaluation of the IQD and VND represents a significant shift in both the financial standing of Iraq and Vietnam, as well as the global economic landscape. For those who have been holding these currencies for years, the process may finally result in the long-anticipated financial windfall. However, this is not a simple process. Both Iraq and Vietnam have spent years working on economic reforms, including strengthening their financial systems, enforcing anti-corruption measures, and fostering international partnerships. The revaluation of these currencies will take place on May 5, 2025, with the central banks of Iraq and Vietnam activating the new rates at 6 a.m. GMT+3. The activation will ripple through the global financial systems, and within an hour, the revalued currencies will start appearing on the exchange platforms of global banking networks such as SWIFT, Bloomberg, and Reuters. By midnight Eastern Time, major U.S. banks, Wells Fargo, Citibank, HSBC, and Chase, will open their foreign currency desks, where holders of the IQD and VND can begin the redemption process. However, this process is highly secure and tightly regulated, with access granted only to pre-approved clients who have scheduled appointments. What does this mean for holders of IQD and VND? For those who have been holding on to their IQD or VND for years, perhaps even decades, this is the moment you've been waiting for. The value of your currency could increase dramatically, depending on the final exchange rate that is applied. While exact rates are still unknown to the public, internal banking systems have already begun testing with placeholder rates of $6.71 per IQD and $42 per VND. These rates are used in internal simulations and are not the final public rates, but they signal that the revaluation is imminent and real. The significance of Iraq and Vietnam's economic evolution. The revaluation of the IQD and VND is not just a random financial event. It represents the culmination of years of economic growth and transformation in both Iraq and Vietnam. Let's take a deeper look at how these two countries have arrived at this point. Iraq, a stable, asset-backed currency. Iraq has long struggled with political instability, economic sanctions, and the aftermath of war. However, over the past few years, the country has made significant strides toward economic stabilization. Iraq's central bank has transitioned to an asset-backed currency, meaning the value of the IQD is supported by physical assets such as oil, gold, and trade reserves. The country has also implemented anti-corruption laws and made efforts to diversify its economy beyond oil, attracting foreign investments. Iraq has strengthened its financial systems, established partnerships with global economic players, and aligned itself with the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This marks Iraq's readiness to be integrated into the global financial system. Vietnam, a tech and export powerhouse. Vietnam has undergone a remarkable transformation in recent years. The country, once considered a low-value production economy, has evolved into a technology and export powerhouse, It has attracted significant foreign investments and shifted its economic focus to high-value output, including manufacturing, technology, and services. Vietnam's robust economic growth has allowed it to strengthen its currency, the VND, and solidify its position as an emerging global economic player. The country is now a member of key Asian trade coalitions and has formed partnerships with countries around the world. Vietnam's integration into the global economy has been a key factor in the revaluation of the VND. Both Iraq and Vietnam's successful economic policies, along with their alignment with global financial standards and institutions such as the IMF, World Bank, and BIS, have positioned them for a successful revaluation of their currencies. This is not just about increasing the value of their currencies. It is about elevating both countries to new levels of economic and political influence on the global stage. How will currency redemption work? Now that the revaluation is confirmed, many holders of IQD and VND may be wondering how they can exchange their currency for its new value. It's important to note that this process will not be as simple as walking into a bank with a bag of currency. The redemption process will be highly secure, regulated, and structured to prevent fraud and ensure the proper handling of large amounts of money. Here's a breakdown of the redemption process. 1. Pre-approved appointments. Banks and redemption centers will only allow pre-approved clients with scheduled appointments to exchange their currency. Walk-ins will be turned away, and strict security measures will be in place to protect all parties involved. This includes biometric entry, document verification, and surveillance to ensure a secure process. 2. Required documentation. To complete the redemption process, you will need to provide government-issued ID, proof of residence, and original banknotes. Only Iraqi dinars printed after 2003 and Vietnamese dong printed after 2005 will be accepted. If you purchased your currency from a verified dealer, you should bring receipts or certificates of authenticity. The banks will use UV technology and blockchain-tracked serial numbers to verify the authenticity of the notes. 3. Redemption tiers. Redemption will occur in different tiers, depending on the amount of currency you hold. Tier 1. Redemptions up to $250,000. This may be offered as a lump sum. Tier 2. Redemptions between $250,000 and $1 million. These may involve basic structured payouts. Tier 3. Redemptions between $1 million and $5 million. This will require estate planning, wealth structuring, and financial tools. Tier 4. Redemptions over $5 million. This will demand complex planning, including the use of trusts, annuities, and long-term financial strategies. For larger redemptions, it is recommended that you work with a licensed CPA, tax attorney, or wealth advisor to help manage your funds, minimize taxes, and develop a comprehensive financial plan. 4. Structured payouts and taxes. One critical aspect of redemption is the potential tax implications. Large lump sum payouts could push you into the highest tax bracket, so it is crucial to consider structured redemption options. These may include charitable remainder trusts, deferred income plans, and annuity-based systems, all of which are designed to minimize tax burdens and protect your wealth over the long term. Working with professionals is crucial at this stage to ensure that your redemption strategy is well thought out and that you're not caught off guard by excessive taxation. The risks and challenges ahead. While the revaluation of the IQD and VND presents significant financial opportunities, it is important to approach this event with caution. Scammers are already attempting to take advantage of the excitement surrounding this moment. Fake exchange platforms, rogue Telegram groups, and counterfeit dealers are all trying to deceive unsuspecting holders of these currencies. To protect yourself, only use licensed, regulated financial institutions for currency redemption. Be cautious of anyone offering special rates, secret deals, or insider information. These schemes are illegal and could result in significant financial loss. Additionally, ensure that all of your communication about this process remains private. Do not share photos of your currency, your appointment details, or any other sensitive information online. Publicly broadcasting your plans can make you a target for scammers or thieves. Final thoughts. Managing the moment wisely. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong is an event of immense financial significance. For years, holders of these currencies have waited for this moment, and now that it is finally here, it is essential to approach it with care, preparation, and wisdom. Take the time to gather all necessary documents, connect with trusted financial advisors, and carefully follow the redemption process. Avoid rushing, and remember that the decisions you make in the coming days could impact your financial future for decades to come. The world is about to witness a new chapter in the global economy, with Iraq and Vietnam taking their place as respected economic powers. For those who have